Man, y'all know what it is. It's the Walkitdown Podcast. On my own. But check this out. Ain't nothing in the world can stop consistency, if you're consistent. But anyways, I'm out here to walk it down solo today and talk about some of the travails in the world. Let's see what I want to get into. Something that's rubbing me the wrong way. This tendernism shit, right? Yeah, I like how the community is all coming out and being cool with Buddy and like helping Buddy out in the right way. And I love the fact, they done copyrighted the tendernism whole name and everything. But here's the issue I got. And he got a restaurant now, apparently. Ronald Eisley say, what's up with the man? I had him come cook for him and stuff. I find that beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You know what would be more beautiful? If the man never had to suffer the fucking injury to begin with. Every time I turn around, you know what I'm saying? We are reactionary. When I talk about black people and black folk and what people should do in the community and stuff like that, like we always in response to some stuff. And anytime we're proactive about it, the government come and put in subterfuge and sabotage shit. But at the same time, we need to do better. That man ain't never had to suffer that injury. Why aren't there any more resources with all these black lawyers, these black doctors, these black psychiatrists, these black psychologists? You got all these people that are black, but they ain't doing nothing concerted. Meaning that the orchestration is shit. Meaning that they need to get their shit together. And I'm not going to say the U word. Okay, unity. But at the same time, we don't have to be unified. We just got to have a set of morals and ethics that serve our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about the human family. Something exclusively for black people? Yeah, sure, that's cool. But at the end of the day, everybody ain't black in heart. See, this is something that got to be written on your heart, kind of like the word of God. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that part. But we need to be more proactive when it comes to seeking out those jewels in our community that can benefit the community. Now, I'm pretty sure Unc with tendernism would love to enrich somebody else's life the way that you guys are enriching his right now. But at the same time, we don't have to suffer the injury. We don't have to go through the pain first. Help us out before we get there. Real protection doesn't wait for injury. But half you motherfuckers ain't never been in a fight, so anyways. But on to the next dilemma that I'm seeing. Donald Trump screaming that he wants Cuba now. The mob wanted Cuba too, so that they could exploit them people. And the ones that are over here now are the ones that left because they mad they couldn't exploit the rest of the people there. My question is, how come anytime y'all bring forth any representation from Cuba, it ain't nobody black? Like 60% of the population of Cubans is niggas. Cuba is in the same thing that we're in. They got our music, they got our religion, they even like the fashion that Cubans so-called say that they came up with, that's all black folk stuff. So I'm trying to understand, like, how can y'all discount everything that a black man has done? I bet y'all don't even know who Antonio Maceo is. Antonio Maceo, the Titan of Bronze. Antonio Maceo beat Spain in 96 battles back-to-back in 92 days or something like that. I could have the numbers.
Distance 3.0 miles. Duration 58 minutes 44 seconds. Pace 20 minutes 1 second per mile.
3 miles underfoot. Anyways, Antonio Maceo, right? He fought the Spaniards for something like 90 days, won 96 battles. They call him the Titan of Bronze. They try to whiteify him. He's a whole nigger, whole tall, strong nigger with a big old mustache. And but all the Cubans tell you about is Jose Marti, a fucking poet. A poet that ain't never really did anything. Saying that he was going to do this, that, and the third but ain't made it past the poem. I don't understand it. And I don't understand why we gotta have like all these Cubans' names on these streets. How you gonna get rid of Buck Buchanan? Down south, US 1 used to be called Buck Buchanan Highway. But for some reason, it's some Sanchez guy now, I think. Which is weird. Because the black community liked Buck Buchanan, to my understanding. And it was a shame what happened to him being murdered. But they would take down a slain officer signage to put up somebody who doesn't have a lineage back here for over 100-some years. That's crazy. Sure. Some of the white dudes I know from Tampa that used to live in Miami, you know what they say? They say, yeah, when the Cubans came, we was like the last ones out, bring the flag. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then all the thing about blackouts and stuff like that. But it's one thing I never hear from the Cuban people. The Cuban people never say, oh, if I speak out, oh, they're going to harm my family in Cuba. All these other regimes, they get at your family. But it seems like for some reason, the Cubans are immune. And why you never hear the black Cubans protesting or talking shit? Huh. Maybe because their motivation isn't the same. Maybe they're not here for the American Greed Party. Did I just say that? Y'all don't come at me, man. Like, share, and subscribe if y'all understand what I mean when I say the Greed Party, the Fraud Party, all that. But anyways, what we got on the local news? Ron DeSantis still on some hoe shit. Politics seem to be kind of boiled out here, but we pretty much catching hell. And the I will vote for Donald Trumps, they are sick right now. They don't even really have a voice. Fucking Rubio, he's just like, is there shit on my nose? Is there shit on my nose? It makes you wonder about Rubio, yo. That motherfucker look like a orphan hostage or some shit. He looked like little Ricky Ricardo just being held like, hey, oh, little Marco. That's it. That's insane. You call a grown ass man little. And he's standing there for that shit. Might as well call him boy. And for all y'all who don't know what boy is a white racist word. Just like sir. But let's get into boy. Boy is what they call a male servant. That's when y'all fixing y'all mouth to call a black person all these things that you know nothing of. You come to the country, you call me nigga, and can't say two other words after that. It's funny as hell. But y'all want to run with the tropes that the white people have already put out there for us, thinking that that's it. Can't trust them people. Look at your countries. Destabilized, immoralized, just straight up raped. Who that calling me? Anyways, now, what else I want to talk about? Let me see. That's pretty much it, man. I'm just walking it down. Hitting you. Getting you. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. If y'all really rocking with the dude, you know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all rocking with me? Press that bell for notifications. Hit that subscribe button. And like my shit. I fucking with y'all. One, walking it down.